My oldest was a runner. When she was a toddler, we lived in an apartment complex, and she would get to the bottom of the stairs and sprint around the corner as fast as her tiny little 2-year-old legs could take her. So trust me when I say I know what it's like to have a little one who wants to run away from you all the time. And that carried over into parks, grocery stores, coffee shops, literally anywhere we took her. If she wasn't attached to us, she was running away. And recently, my middle child, who was almost 4, started running away from us in like parking lots, at the mall, places like that. And I cut into that so quickly because I've been through it before, and I know how to set a boundary so that this doesn't become a real issue, because this sort of situation really can be a safety issue, obviously. Number 1, if this happens more than once or twice, we are setting a boundary to proactively prevent it from happening anymore, because your little one is literally telling you, I cannot help myself. I don't have the impulse control. I cannot handle this on my own. I need you to help me, mom, or I need you to help me, dad. So it's your job to help them. So I sat down with my son and I said, hey, it seems like you're having a hard time staying close to us. So from now on, if we're in a parking lot, if we're walking at a mall, anywhere like that, you can either sit in the stroller or you can hold hands. That's it. That's your options. There was no other option, right? He lost the privilege to walk by himself. And I didn't say it in a way of like, you're so horrible. I can't believe you never listened. Why are you so bad at this? It's just like, hey, you're having a hard time with this. I'm going to help you because I'm the grown up and that's my job. Number 2, we're going to practice on the skill and making it really fun to listen and to stay close and to not run away in places where it's unsafe. So we're going to sing songs about holding hands while we're crossing the street. We're going to do little jingles. We're going to walk in our living room back and forth and pretend like we're crossing the street together and we're doing it safely. Like we're role playing. We're having fun with it. We are playing with like his little magnetile characters to cross the street safely or to walk with mom and dad safely. We're reading books about it. I'm building the skill so that he can gain that privilege back. I'm not just expecting him to magically be able to have impulse control. I'm actively building that skill in him because that's how he's going to actually be able to listen. We did this with our oldest, and it was maybe like 3 or 4 months of her having to hold hands or be in the stroller all the time before she started to gain that impulse control. And with my son now, he's almost 4, he's a little older, so it took maybe 2 weeks of us holding the boundary and doing practice, and now he can walk by himself again because I generally trust that he's going to listen, he's going to be able to stop when he needs to. This is the exact prep in the moment teach framework that's in my toddler tantrums guide that walks you through how to handle any sort of tricky behavior like this and exactly how to move through it without having to resort to yelling, timeouts, punishments, etc. to get your little ones to listen.